Alright guys, wow. Alright guys, today we're going to be testing more Amazon kitchen gadgets. Brand new concept, I know. First thing that we're going to be testing is the 7-blade spiral slicer. Now, unfortunately, it does not say this on the box, but the entire reason that I bought this, because I don't really have any interest in slicers, but the whole reason I bought this was because on Amazon, it said that you could make zucchini noodles. I don't know what a zucchini is, but they had them at Walmart. Whatever that is, I wanted to see how a zucchini noodle maker was going to work. But it turns out that it's, I guess, more than that. It doesn't just make zucchini noodles. It makes like spaghetti, fettuccine, chips and ribbons, and all kinds of other weird stuff. And I think you can use it for more than just zucchinis. Now, I'm not a genius, but the way I pick up on this is that you put the thing here, and then you turn this, and then it like cuts it into the blade. This one is the chips and ribbons. Actually, let's try out this one first, since it's kind of basic. So I have some zucchinis here. It kind of just looks like a cucumber, to be honest with you. I think we need to cut this end off. Is a zucchini just like a fancy cucumber? That's like what it looks like. It doesn't really smell like much of anything. Now, normally, this thing has a suction cup on the bottom, but obviously where we're on wood, that's not gonna work. Oh, you know, maybe we should go this side. Oh! No. Okay. No way. This is super easy. This is like almost no effort at all. Okay. I don't know like what in the world you would use this for. I guess there's some type of cooking where you want this to be cut like this. Let's try out a different one. That was chips and ribbons. Let's go with spaghetti. That's a word I can pronounce on here. Oh, look at that. Perfect spaghetti. No, not perfect, but that's so good. I mean, it looks like spaghetti, except for it's whatever this is, like essentially just like a cucumber. This thing is really nice. Let's see. We got fine groove chips, fettuccine, curly fry. Curly fry. I like curly fries. Let's try that one. Who doesn't like a good curly fry? I don't really see a big difference. It kind of just looks like thick spaghetti. Like if you compare those two together, that's literally just like, yeah, just like thick spaghetti. But I am no culinary expert. Let's try one more. Let's try the fettuccine blade. Is there even a difference here? These all just look like the same exact spirals. The only thing, it's just different size spirals. You got the thick one, you got the really thick ones, the kind of thick ones, the smaller ones, which are spaghetti, and then you have these, which are just a little bit thicker. This thing works really good, but I don't know about all these different blades. They don't really seem to do a whole lot. Let's try something that's not a noodle. Coarse groovy chips. Okay. Let's try that. Alright. Oh! Look at that. Now that's different. Don't know why you would need that, but it's different. Oh, come on. Alright. I kind of like that. It looks kind of cool. I don't know why you'd ever need that, or what it does. We did the zucchinis. It works pretty good. I want to see if we can do it with an apple, because I'm pretty sure, I bought this thing a while ago, but I'm pretty sure that on the Amazon ad, they showed an apple. Coarse, groovy chips with apples. Oh, come on. It wants to work, kind of. Huh. I don't know why you'd want to do that to an apple. Kind of makes it more difficult to eat. Oh, there we go. Maybe you could do it for like a decoration or something. Alright, well, I guess that's pretty much it. I mean, it works. I don't know that I would ever use it for anything, but it works. Alright guys, so before we go any farther, this video is sponsored by Factor. A little warning, if your cooking skills are like mine, this is the one for you. Factory is a food delivery service that delivers fresh, never frozen meals straight to your door. And all of the Factor meals are curated by a team of culinary experts, and they only use the freshest ingredients in all the Factor meals. And all of the Factor meals are free of hormones, antibiotics, refined sugar, and GMOs. So the way that the meal plans work is that you can get from between 4 and 18 meals per week, depending on your specific needs. And you can easily add meals, you can take meals away, you can do whatever you need to fit your specific needs. And if you need to, you can even skip a week. And now my favorite part, and the part that I love the most about these type of meals, is that they are easy to cook. You just take them out of the cardboard sleeve, put them in the microwave for 2 minutes, and then bam, you're done. Peel the plastic off and eat it. It's simple, it's easy. I love that. And for me, in my everyday life, that is about as good as it gets. Just as anything that I can just walk to the fridge, pull it out, put it in the microwave, it's done. That's absolutely perfect for me, and I'm sure it's perfect for a lot of you. And it doesn't even stop there. You can also amp up your order with things like, with add-ons like proteins, juices, energy bites, desserts, smoothies. They have a nice, I think, strawberry banana and some tropical fruit. These things are delicious. So if you're interested, you can go to go.factor75.com/TylerTube130. Use code TylerTube130 at checkout and you'll get $130 off across 6 different boxes, and all of the links will be in the description. Alright, next item that I am absurdly excited for absolutely no reason. It's actually very simple, but for some reason, I'm really excited about it. It is a corn dog maker. You can now make your own corn dogs at home. There's nothing better than a good corn dog, especially at like a fair or something. I saved you guys the pain and suffering of watching me prep all this stuff. All I did was mixed up some pancake batter, took hot dogs, cut them in half, put them on skewers. Very simple, straightforward stuff. If a Neanderthal like myself can figure it out, so can you. I think all we gotta do is just dip them in here and put them inside of here. I was also going to measure how hot it is. 330 degrees. I hope that batter kind of fluffs up. Give us some good corn dogs. I'm sure there's a professional corn dogger out there who's judging my technique here. Alright, now we close it for, I think, 2 minutes. It's supposed to be done. It's been about a minute. You're probably not supposed to pop the top. Okay. Never mind. We're doing good. They are doing good. Alright, it's been about 2 minutes. Let's see what we got here. Okay, that side is cooked. Oh. I don't think they're cooked enough. It's almost like you gotta flip them over, because this side's cooked. Oh, they're sticking. Oh. Okay, same story on that one. I don't think we had enough batter. Maybe that's why it wasn't filling this top cavity enough. This bottom part is definitely done. I'm gonna make that a lot thicker. Then we'll try again. Let's try again. I made the batter way thicker this time. Wow, it's like almost. It's like it's not thicker. It felt so much thicker. Like, look how thick it is. We'll do 3 of them, and we'll just put an extra little dab on top. There we go. That should be enough. Ah, there we go. We'll let those sit for about 2 minutes. Alright, 2 minutes later. Where are we at? Oh, that looks really good. It doesn't quite look done though. Okay, all right, all right. That looks beautiful. We'll let it go for like another minute, let it get browned up. But that looks perfect. Let's check now, see where we're at. They're getting a little more brown. Still need a little bit more time. Maybe we'll give them a little flip. Okay, never mind. Those will just be slightly underdone. But now we know that. Now we know how to. We know the concept works now. There we go. Ooh, nice little sizzle. I mean, this is a really good corn dog. I think the way it came out. I mean, you could not put as much batter like I did and not have any spillover. It would be even better. But it's perfectly round. These are slightly undercooked just because I pulled them out a little bit too early. Other than that, they look fine. So let's go ahead and give them a taste. It tastes like a corn dog. It looks like a corn dog. I wouldn't even keep the sticking with these. Just pull that out. This is so good. Even without any, I don't have ketchup or anything, but just plain. This is so good. Like I said, I'm literally gonna have to give this thing away, or I'm gonna put on like 40 pounds. I'm gonna be making corn dogs every single night at 3 in the morning. And you know what would be even better? That I'm so mad at myself that I did not get, because I didn't think of it until just now. Use pancake batter. Do the same thing, but do it with sausages. That would be so perfect. And I can't believe I didn't think of that until just now. Oh, it's stuck. Ow. Okay. That was bad. These are about as done as the other ones. I want to let them go a little bit longer. I want to get them like nice and crispy. All right. Let's see where we're at. Okay, that's way more. Except for this one. This one's kind of messed up. Let's get these things separated, so they're all stuck together. Oh, there we go. Actually, you know what? Let's give that a second to cool before we taste that. I think with that extra done outside, I think it's gonna be even better. It's a little bit hot, but leaving it in there a little bit longer to get that more of a crust on it, definitely a good decision. So that's the hot dog. That's the corn dog maker. I highly recommend it. Like I said, I'm literally gonna have to give this thing away, so I don't make corn dogs at 3 a.m. every single night. If you like corn dogs, I think this is a winner. So our next item that we're gonna try is called the can opener. It is a device that is supposed to make it easier to open a can, and on the back it says that it is great for people with joint pain or arthritis or manicured nails. Okay, so it's supposed to help if you have manicured nails. So I got my nails done. Now we're gonna see if it helps me open these cans. So I have a can of soup and a can of Twist Up. Let's say I wanted to open this can of soup. I can't do it. If I wanted to try to like get into this, I would have to get like a butter knife or like a screwdriver or something, because I can't. There's no way. I think this is actually gonna be pretty easy. Oh, hold on. Gotta hold the can weird. Oh. Look at that. And not a single nail was broken. Not even one. And then we can just... You can even pull the lid out. Look at that. That actually worked pretty good. I didn't have to break my nails or nothing. Okay. So now, let's try to open this can up top. Oh no. Oh no. Come on. Oh, there we go. I think this thing is actually pretty good. So, I guess if you have really big nails, this could be the product for you. So, our next product is called the Rapid Mac Cooker. And I'm pretty sure, I'm almost positive we did something similar to this before. But obviously we're going to do it again. So, there's like something in here. Dust or something. It says that you can cooks a box of mac and cheese in the microwave in minutes. So you're supposed to be able to cook a whole box of macaroni and cheese. It's all basic stuff. Put the noodles in there, fill it up with water to this special line they have in here. And I was reading the instructions, and something that I thought was funny, that it says, caution, must add water. Failure to add water may result in a product melting or becoming flammable. Microwaves vary in power. I've always wanted to cook a whole box of macaroni and cheese in the microwave. We got our cheese packet. Here's our noodles. Fill it up to this special line. Easy enough. And then we put it in the microwave for 2.5 minutes. So we'll be back. I lied a little bit. I didn't read the instructions all the way. Shocker, I know. But so it's not 2.5 minutes. You put it in for 2.5 minutes, and then you stir it, and then you put it in for another 2 minutes, and then it's done. So far it looks pretty good. The noodles look done. Now, something I do want to say that I was surprised by, if you've ever put any type of like noodle or pasta or whatever in the microwave, in the water, or if you just cook it on the stove, whenever the water boils, it makes like a foam. I don't know if it's like the way this container is designed. Maybe I just got lucky or whatever, but the bubbles come right up to the top of the container and almost made like a little dome. And the container was just big enough that nothing spilt out of the container. So I don't know if that's going to happen with everybody. I don't know, some people, maybe it'll boil over or not. But with me, it was just like the exact size it needed to be. So that was nice. I didn't have to clean up that mess. So let's add our cheese. I feel like this is going to be a little bit dry. Oh, you're supposed to add butter and milk. I don't have butter or milk. We can add a little bit of water. Kind of loosen it up a little bit. Yeah. That's not too bad. I mean, come on. We're making microwave macaroni and cheese here, so you can't be too picky. Alright. Let's see what it tastes like. It's not too bad. The noodle... The cheese part isn't all that great. It's probably because I don't have the butter or the milk, but I'm not really worried about that part. I'm focused on the noodle. The noodles are cooked very good. And they're, it's a noodle, how good can it get? But they're thoroughly cooked. There's no crunchy noodles or nothing weird. So I say that's good. I like that. I like that you can cook an entire box of macaroni and cheese. And it says right on the thing that you can cook it in this, and then you just eat right out of it. I like that. So I think this is a win. All right, our last item is a microwave pressure cooker. I've never cooked anything with a pressure cooker before. This thing, it's wet because I just washed it out. Apparently what you do is you just like throw your stuff in here, put it in the microwave for 30 minutes, and it's supposed to be done. So what we're gonna do is I bought one of these, like, I don't know what you call it, like a roast kit type of thing that you're supposed to put like in a crock pot, I guess, or a pressure cooker. So we're going to put this in there. Now this is obviously too small to hold all of this, so we're going to just put some of it. So first, I guess we'll start with the meat. We want as much of this as possible. Come on. I realized it was going to be so bloody. Maybe we'll put that in there. I didn't know we were going to have a murder scene. Let's cut this in half. That seems pretty good. It looks like we actually could probably have the whole thing. I just don't know. We'll just do that part. And then we got all these vegetables. First of all, onion. Absolutely disgusting. You do not eat that. Throw that away. The rest of this is like potatoes and carrots and stuff. And then we have a seasoning packet mixed with water and then poured in there. We're not using all of the meat, so I don't know. We probably shouldn't use all of the seasoning packet. We'll use like that much of it. And we'll just stir it up into the water, I guess. This is probably going to turn out like, like garbage. Welcome to my cooking show. So I guess we're just going to pour this over here. It actually smells pretty decent. That's that. let's put the lid back on. And into the microwave we go for 30 minutes. Hopefully we come back with a fully cooked meal. So, it has been 30 minutes. And we should be done. Come on, which way do you go? There you go. Ow, that thing is hot. Really hot. It doesn't look that great. I guess we'll see. Oh! I'm curious how this meat is going to turn out. Probably going to be... I think that's hard as a rock. That's literally... And this knife's not even that sharp. That is hard. I mean, 30 minutes is just obviously not going to be enough to really make anything tender. Very dry, very hard. Flavor, not that great. Overall, that's not good. We got potatoes. Oh, that seems tender. That actually seems real tender. We got carrots that literally look like they're shriveled up into nothing. What else do we have in here? I think that was it, right? Some of this, whatever that is. Some of these carrots, these like smaller ones, this thing is like shriveled up into like nothing. That's not too bad. But I can taste a lot of the seasoning. They're soft. Tastes pretty good. Let's try some of this potato. It was hot. Woo! The potato is good. It seems like, well, actually, I didn't try this thing yet. I don't even know what this thing is. It tastes like wet grass or something. I think that my conclusion with this thing, it works as long as you're gonna cook things like potatoes or maybe carrots or some type of like vegetable in it. I would not cook meat into it. Any type of meat cooked in the microwave, it seems like no matter how you do it, whether it's with a pressure cooker or like a special meat device or whatever, it always ends up being hard and like the texture's weird, it's dry, it just ruins it no matter what. And that's pretty much what's happened here. The meat is dry, it's really chewy, and it's just overall not that good. Because I've had these types of like roast kits or whatever that have been cooked like in a crock pot like they're supposed to be, and they're usually very good. This not so much. So I would stay away from microwave pressure cookers. So that's everything. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.